we are giving away a free Steam key to the story-based adventure game The Silent Age. In this addictive game, you assume the role of a regular, unsuspecting janitor who sees himself confronted with the daunting task to save all of mankind. Simply answer the question at the beginning of every video to be entered for the giveaway running until July 31st. You can enter as many times as you want by answering every new question in order to increase your chances. Let's get it. The question for this video is gonna be, what was the first Hearthstone card that that is Alex, that is me, ever played in my life? Comment down below for the answer and get entered into the competition. Now, podcast 51. What we are going to try to do is not touch on the events that happened last week.
Yes, except for the obvious thing that you already noticed.
Yeah, of course, right. The announcement that we made. So, we're not gonna try to spoil anything if anyone by accident just so happened to be watching this before the... I don't know why you would do it.
But yeah, that means you can... If you notice now that you haven't watched the big top 10 music
50,
list,
go
podcast
back.
50...
So we're not gonna...
You can just finish this one and then watch it after.
We're not gonna touch on it at all, but we got some more quizzes. So, the first one, a while back we did a quiz where I asked you about entrance quotes.
Yes,
of
that was 2 weeks ago.
legendary Hearthstone cards.
A while back, yeah.
This time we got a different one. It's also from Sporkle, and I'm also gonna quickly read out the rules because it's a bit more difficult, and give credit to the person whomsoever brought it up. It's by Vic Z or Vike Z. I think it's Vic Z. So here, basically, the name of the quiz is what cards trade with Deathwing.
Yes.
Regular Deathwing. So, rules are, I'm reading this out as it says, scenario. Opponent has Deathwing on the board. No other cards in hand, board, or deck.
So, the question of which Deathwing is irrelevant.
Yeah. Just regular
because
Deathwing.
they have the same stats.
Regular
and the Death Rattle doesn't do anything if the hand is empty.
Right, just regular Deathwing. If you draw one card with no other cards on the board in hand or in your deck, would you eventually be able to get the opponent to control 0 minions guaranteed with that card? Minions only. Both heroes have the armor up hero power plus 2 armor. Both heroes have 999 HP, so heroes don't die. Minions that require a luck are bonus answers. All previous cards played were minions without death rattles. So we're leaving the luck ones out. Only the ones guaranteed.
Okay.
You want to go by expansion, or do you want to go straight all the way? Or how are you going to do this?
I'm just going to go as they come to mind because that's the only way I can do it, really.
Okay.
First of all, anything with poisonous.
Anything with poisonous. Yeah, of course.
That would be Maxna, that would be Stubborn Gastropod, that would be the Gloom Eater or something he's called, the Trog guy.
Trog Gloom Eater.
Yes, that
from Kobolds and Catacombs.
Yes. Yeah. There is a few more. There is the Emperor Cobra.
Yes.
That's all the 4 poisonous minions I can think of right now. Of course, just quickly touching on the luck thing, anything that can adapt could get poisonous.
Yeah. That's why we're leaving that out.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm probably gonna think of more poisonous things as we go through this, but I'm not gonna try thinking of all of them right now. And definite ones that can also trade for it, of course, are as everything that has 12 attack. Thereby Tyrantus, both Deathwings.
Yes.
There is... well, of course there is Ultrasaur is a 7/14, which means that 2 trades kill the Deathwing.
It's on there.
There is anything with Divine Shield and 6+ attack, aka Tyrion Fordring.
Yes.
Who also, of course, has the weapon as the Death Rattle.
Yeah. One thing that you might need to do is start, like, when there's some cards that we don't know specifically because we're reading them out, just start looking for them and then try to find out why.
Yeah.
Later. So, but yeah, so far all you mentioned were correct.
There is Battle Cries that can kill minions. Rent doesn't count because you can't have a dragon on your hand as per the conditions. You can, however, have... Well, well, I already mentioned Deathwing, interestingly enough, but you can also, through the battle cry, there would be the Meat Lurker that can, as a battle cry, destroy a minion, death threat, resummon it, which, due to the nature of the opponent not being able to destroy your Meat Lurker, would be a condition.
Is it Meat Lurker or Moat Lurker?
Is it Moat Lurker? Okay,
because Moat Lurker says on here. There's a Meat Wagon.
I thought I just got confused. The Meat Wagon is on the list?
No.
I
know there's...
I
know Meat Wagon exists.
I'm sorry.
Lurker. Okay.
I got that. Okay.
Meat Lurker.
I don't know how I got that confused.
It was a Meat Lurker, or Pal Joe was a Meat Lurker.
I probably was hungry when I read that name the first time around.
Yeah.
And then remembered it wrong. There is Sunkeeper Terim.
Yes.
He sets his...
sets you 3/3 and then can kill it. Yeah. Correct.
There is a minion that has Divine Shield and Poisonous. I don't remember its name right now, but it exists.
Yes, it does.
So there is at least one more poison.
It's the Stone Skin Basilisk from the Kobold's Catacombs.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's only minions, right, that we're asking for.
Only minions.
So there is no anyone on this list.
There could also be a lot of spells.
Is Jiraxis on the list? Jiraxis should be on the list.
Jiraxis on the list.
Jiraxis should be on the list.
Why would Jiraxis be on the list?
Well, I mean, his hero power alone over time takes him out.
But when you play Jiraxis, he's at 15 health. So in that case, you can't guarantee killing Deathwing. You play Jiraxis, your hero goes to 15 health, and you die 2 turns later.
Yes, but you had the armor up hero power before, and it's unspecified how much armor you have, and I think armor sticks, doesn't it?
No, it's specified that you have 999 HP. No armor specified.
Because the hero power summons.
I don't know if armor sticks with Jiraxis, man.
I don't know. It sticks.
I wouldn't see why it would.
It sticks with the other heroes, that much I know, but those work differently as well. And the weapon doesn't help you, of course,
because it's destroy your hero.
Okay, fair. So Drax doesn't work.
No.
Once
you run out of cards, the name, we can just go through them.
Major normal activities would be luck based, so that doesn't work. Ragnaros would be luck based, so that doesn't work. There's probably more poisons ones that I'm forgetting. Not sure if there's more well statted ones that I'm forgetting.
You want to just go through it?
There's Big Game Hunter.
Yes, Big Game Hunter. First one on the list.
Fair. Mm-hmm. There's probably others that as Battle Cry can destroy something under a condition or something. The Dragon Slayer, how much attack does it have and how much damage does it deal?
I think it has like 3 attack and deal 6. It's not on there.
That's not enough. I literally didn't know. Oh, wait, Vol'jin.
What expansion? Can you help me out? Some earlier, right?
It's relatively early. I can't tell you which one exactly, but he...
Yes, he's on there. What does he do?
I think he's like a 6'2", and he swaps health as a battle cry.
Okay.
So he swaps...
Oh, yeah, that I know
target,
that one.
So he gets 12 health,
yeah.
And the Deathwing has like 2, and Vol'jin's more attack than it. There's also a normal minion that does the other way around, switches attack. It's the Acolyte something, Twilight something.
Twilight Acolyte, yeah.
Twilight Acolyte, that's what it is.
I don't think it's on here, though.
But isn't it a 2/6 spell cry swap attack with a minion?
I don't know.
Faceless Manipulator.
Faceless.
But...
No, it has a condition holding a dragon.
Oh!
Twilight Acolyte does, that's why not.
Sorry, I didn't remember it correctly then. Okay, but... and then there is the not Terram, but like the small Terramite, the original, the
what?
It's what's a name? It's a paladin card. It's 3/4 set enemy minions, I believe, health and attack to 3. Isn't that how that works?
Is it a spell?
No, it's a minion.
It's a minion.
It's a paladin minion. I believe it's classic.
It doesn't look like it right now.
I don't remember the name either, but one of the name works that way. And I think this is the point where...
Okay, hop on the Googles, man. So, in case we got something to look up, we can do. So, I'm just going to read up Big Game Hunter. Okay, we got that.
Naturally, yes.
Deathwing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned both Deathwings and Tyrantus.
Emperor Cobra.
Yes, poisonous.
Poisonous. Faceless Manipulator.
Naturally, because it becomes a Deathwing.
Hogger.
Hogger! Great! End of turn spawns 2/2s with Taunt.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Deathwing cannot take Hogger out,
exactly.
and the Gnolls will kill him.
Onyxia.
Fills the board with 1/1s. Is an 8/8.
6 1/1s and an 8/8.
That is... Yeah, that's like 14 attack, and he has like 12 health. Yeah.
Patient Assassin.
Poisonous.
Sylvanas. Sylvanas counts.
The condition was not to kill Deathwing, despite what the name and
the condition was your
opponent has no board.
Control 0 minions guaranteed.
Yeah, so Sylvanas works. Yeah.
Tyrion Fordring. All right.
Yes.
Force Tank Max. That's one you might need to look up because I don't know what it does.
8 or 9 mana, 7/7 Divine Shield, and it's a mech.
Okay, that
it's from
sense.
Goblin Swiss Gnomes.
Yeah, now I know which one it is.
It's a 7/7 with Divine Shield.
Okay,
so
there's 3.
Same as Tyrion.
Those are Goblin Swiss Gnomes. There's 3 GVG. So Force Tank Max. There's Malorn.
Yes. Death Rattle shuffles into your deck.
Yep, and Vol'jin. Which you just mentioned. So
yeah.
there is 6 Grand Tournament ones.
All right.
Acid Maw.
Yes. Obvious.
Acid Maw. There's Anubarak.
Yeah, same reason as Malorn. I'm not sure if it... I think Nubarak returns to your hand, and it summons a 4/4 Nerubian.
Okay. Dreadsteed. Slow and steady.
Yes.
Edric the Pure. Who's that guy?
Edric the Pure. Oh, God.
That guy.
Okay, that one I actually have to look up too.
You gotta see what that is.
Let's type in Hearthstone. No, let's just go to the wiki actually.
Yeah. Edric the Pure. I don't think I've heard of that guy.
It's
a legend. I know that.
It's Ramos, right?
It's Grand Tournament still.
Oh no, it's Grand Tournament. How do you spell that actually?
It's EAD.
EAD.
RIC.
Yeah, I think that's all I need. It's a paladin legend, I believe.
It's possible.
Yes. Change all enemy minions attack to 1.
Okay, and then it can take it out.
Yeah, 3
By
times.
hitting its,
7 times 3
exactly.
Because yeah.
Exactly. That's okay. That's pretty good. North Sea Kraken.
I actually have to look that up too. I don't know. North Sea Kraken.
Also the.
I think it deals damage as a battle credit, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it deals 4 and has 9 attack. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Void Crusher.
Yes. Inspire. Destroy 1 minion for each player.
Okay.
Something like that. The exact wording I'm not sure on.
I'm gonna make you think.
So he'll just kill himself and Deathwing once he hero power.
I'm gonna make you guess something. So, Old Gods, how many cards? Just guess a number.
Cthulhu! I'm sorry.
No.
Cthulhu, he deals 6 as a battle cry and he has 6 attack.
Cthulhu is on there.
He should be.
Should Cthulhu be on there? Let me go ahead and think.
Battle cry. Oh no, randomly split, right?
Yeah,
no, my bad.
Port.
Blade of Cthulhu.
Blade of Cthulhu. There's an old channel legend on here too.
Okay, so there's like, let's say 4 or 5.
That's 4.
Okay.
So one of them is obviously Deathwing Dragon Lord.
Yes, and
Channel Legend.
I mentioned Blade of Cthulhu.
Yeah. Channel Legend Anomalous.
Oh, the cube block.
Yeah, the cube block, man. And fun fact, Vilefin Inquisitor.
Vilefin Inquisitor.
Because it turns your hero power into summon one of Murlocs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And they'll weigh you down. How many gadgets and cards?
How many gadgets and cards? I assume that Kazakus isn't on there.
No.
He's on the chance cards list, probably. Although, I'm not entirely certain if you can't guarantee it with him. Because he has so many different things you can get out of the potion.
Kazakis isn't on there.
I wonder how high the probabilities of him killing it. I'm
Guess a number of cards.
like 3.
1.
1.
White Eyes.
Yeah.
Because it's Storm Guardian.
Yeah, Storm Guardian is 12 or 10, something like that.
10.
Yeah, but
10.
Together with the white eyes 5/5, it's
Both
like,
were taught. Ungoro.
The taunt doesn't even matter, but yeah.
Yeah.
Angoro, it's gonna be a few more. The aforementioned Ultras are included, and Tyrantus is also from there, I believe. Let's
Also
say
Terram, you also mentioned.
Yeah, let's say 5.
It's 6.
Wow.
So Ultrasoul, Tyrantus, Terram, Stubborn Gastropod,
Also mentioned.
Giant Wasp, poisonous,
Also poisonous, yeah.
and Pyros. It's one of those
Oh, yeah.
interesting ones because it summons itself back at
Yeah,
6.
it's a 2/2, a 6/6, and an 8/8.
Yeah,
It's 18/18
that's
stats. That's, yeah.
Frozen Throne.
Like, 3?
Exactly. Druid of the Swarm can turn into a poisonous.
Yeah.
Obsidian Statue. Death Roller kills it.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Venomancer poisons.
Mm-hmm.
Kobolds.
4?
8.
8.
8. That tells you how good Kobolds is.
Kobolds, I believe, also has a few poisonous ones, including aforementioned ones.
Yes.
Like the Sunskin Basilisk.
Yeah.
We also mentioned another Kobolds card at the very least.
So there's Astral Tiger.
Yeah, it's one of those death rattle shuffling to your deck.
Yeah, there's some interesting ones. Faldori Strider.
Because it has 16 total stats, yeah.
Green Jelly.
That also summons taunts at the end of the turn.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Which, again, same as Augur, it just the taunts went down.
Rin, the first disciple.
Because of the seals,
Also
yes.
the falls ups. Basilisk, we had that. Trog, Gloom Eater we had.
Yes,
Violet
also
Worm.
Violet Worm is a 7/7 that summons 7/1.
That's a death rattle.
Yes.
And most stylish, the Darkness.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
Fair. When you think of big stats, the Darkness is definitely up there.
Pretty cool. And the Witchwood.
Does Splintercraft have to target a friendly minion? I think so, right?
What? Splintergraft? Isn't that just a... Oh, that, yeah, I think so.
Okay, because otherwise it would work. You could just copy a 10/10 Deathwing.
I think so. No, Splintergraft is on there.
So... let's say like 3 or 4.
It's 4. Gildan Royal Guard. The 8/3 rush with Divine Shield.
Yeah, because of Divine Shield, yeah.
Yeah, only in the Worgen form, though. Splitting Fester Root.
Which one is that?
It's like the tree that summons branches, and the branches summon twigs.
Oh, yeah, that shit.
Vile Brute Skitterer. Poisonous, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Voodoo Doll.
Naturally.
Mm-hmm. And there's one more category, Adventures. Which is Adventures.
Adventures, that's like next Ramos.
That's Nax and Karazhan.
Nax, Karazhan, and Blackrock Mountain, and the League of Explorers.
Okay.
There's like a few of those. I mentioned Maxna already.
Maxna. You also Moat Lurker.
Yeah, and I believe there is another next Ramos Poisonous, at the very least one of them.
How many cards do you think?
Between all adventures,
yeah,
like 10?
8. So there's Rafam. Because he can, as a battle cry, I think, can either fill your board with 1/1s, or deal 10 to something. He definitely has.
He discovers a 10 mana spell.
Yeah.
And because the list is always the exact same,
yes,
you can then... I think it's also just one that deals 10 damage, which would be enough.
So this one you might need to look up. Keeper of Uldamon.
That's the one. The paladin minion that turns into a 3/3.
That's the one. Okay, good. Makes sense.
I'm not entirely certain if it's just 3 health or 3/3, but I want to say it's 3/3, and
it's
itself is a 3/4.
3/3. Yeah.
So yeah, Keeper of Uldamon.
So Max, now we mentioned that. Moat Lurker we mentioned. Morose. In style. Because he can't kill it. That's why Primal Fin fails. Because he can kill Primal Fin.
Exactly.
But Morose has stealth.
Yep.
Obsidian Destroyer.
Yeah, that also summons the 1/1 Scarabs with Taunt.
Yes.
At the end of the turn again, same as Hogger.
Pit Snake.
Yeah, poisonous.
And one that's really, really cool, Shade of Next Rams.
At the end of your turn, gain...
Start of your turn?
Start of turn, and it has stealth.
It has stealth. So you can just wait, stealth it up all the way.
It starts at like 3/3.
3/3. Until it gets... Wait, does it start as a 3/3 or a 2/2? I don't even know.
I'm not even sure.
It might start as a 2/2. If it's a 3-mana, it starts as a 2/2.
I know it's a dungeon run minion.
It might start as a 2/2.
It starts in some kind of dungeon run deck, which is the only reason why
it starts in Druid deck. The Druid deck is where it starts. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, that's all the minions that trade with Deathwing. It's like 52 minions. Pretty damn good.
You know what?
What?
We should have done this next week.
Why? Oh, God. Because it's 52, man.
Yeah.
Full year next week. Pretty good. Reminder, go back to last week's podcast. No spoilers in this one, but it was a damn good one. So, what do we got for the halftime show, man?
Well, we talked about this before. We mentioned how a lot of names are very gender ambiguous.
Yes.
And you said you were gonna ask me some, and I was supposed to guess them, I believe.
Yeah, I don't have them. I can look up a list or anything, but we know that there's a lot of names specifically in the English language. I don't know many other languages. Maybe it's like in maybe in Chinese all the names are gender neutral. I don't know, but I'm just gonna look for a list, and I'm gonna name some. You can start naming some if you want.
I mean, there's a bunch that are gender neutral. Oftentimes, the spelling decides the gender.
Yes.
Like how you would expect ability with the Y if it's a man and the IE if it's a woman. There is a lot of ones in those directions. I know Griffin is a gender neutral name.
Griffin? That's interesting.
That's also a cool name, by the way. Then...
So some of them... Okay, there's a huge list, right? There's just like 10 of them just for A or something like that. I'm just going to start reading some.
Yeah.
So, Addison. Adrian. Like, some of them don't...
Adrian?
Apparently Adrian.
That was always...
There's one as a female name, yeah.
Right.
Alex and Alexis.
Alexis is a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Andy. Andy. Come on. Andy. Really?
I mean, Alex I knew, but also Alex is one of those which is usually an abbreviation. Right?
Yeah, of course, right.
It's usually like Alexander or Alexandra.
Yeah. It stands for Defender of Mankind. I am flattered. Andy? Really? The meaning of Andy is manly. It means manly in Greek. Huh? How is that a unisex name?
Well,
Andy. Angel. Ariel.
I don't think I've...
Ariel. Who names their son Ariel?
Yeah, those both seem very female. Then again, there is that... Wait, is the fact that Angel is an acceptable male name all because of the Buffy series?
I don't know. Possible. Aaron, but not the Aaron, but Arron. So Aaron.
I know that Erin is definitely a female name as well.
What?
Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. Yeah. Ashley.
Oh, right.
Never heard of it as a male name?
Ashley is not even that rare of a male name, but they're always exclusively called Ash.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Fun fact, what is the meaning of the word name Ashley?
I don't know.
Meadow of ash trees.
Well, that's pretty literal, because of the whole ash thing.
Ashton, Aubrey, Avery. Avery, I think I've actually heard for both.
Yes, me too.
So far. So, baby. Meaning infant. Origin okay. English. Yeah.
Listen up. Don't call your child baby independent of gender.
No, don't do it. Like, soon as they get turned to like 5 years old, it starts being funny. It stops being funny, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh? Come on. Bailey.
Bailey is a male name?
Yeah, Bailey.
Really?
It means administrator. Origin French.
Well, that
Cool.
thinking of the most famous person named Bailey that I know is
Yeah.
well,
Billy.
yes, I mean I literally mentioned that before.
Resolute Protector.
Okay.
Origin German. Never heard of it. Blaine.
Female Blaine, okay.
Blaine. Oh yeah, that I think that's possible. Yeah. Blair. Yeah, definitely.
Blair, yeah.
Brett. Female Brett. Like
Okay.
Brett, that's like the most manly name there is. I don't know. Also, the meaning of Brett is from Britain. And its origin is Irish.
Great.
That's pretty good. Bryce.
Okay.
I know male Bryce, but from sports and athletics, I know way more men probably.
Yes.
So there's more examples.
I mean, it's also, like, even outside of that, like, outside of famous people,
yeah.
you would still generally know more people of your own gender.
You think so?
That's just social dynamics. Like, a lot of social groups are same sex. Like, there's just, like, just guys, just girls. I know it's not, like, an exclusive thing, but, like, a lot of times, like, you'll predominantly be...
Well, if you have a bigger pool of friends, probably even more so than for me, who has, like, 7 people I would consider friends. Nah, probably not that many. Caden.
Okay.
Some here, like, for C, we got some that I actually know and know very well that they're unisex names. Like Cameron, Carrie, Casey, and Cassidy.
Yeah.
Apparently Connor. And Corey. And Christian.
Did you mention Carrie?
Yes, Carrie.
Okay, yeah. But because that's definitely one I
Descendant of the Dark. Origin is Welsh.
Okay.
Cecil, also a known one. Dakota and Dallas.
I've never heard a man named Dakota.
Dakota Watts. No, it's a Dakota. It's Dakota. Dakota Watson, football player.
Okay.
Dallas. Dana makes sense. I know.
Yeah.
Both Danas.
There is a very famous example of a male Dana, which is the first time I've heard of
Dana White.
Yeah. The first guy I've heard named Dana, but yeah.
Darren.
All right.
Darren. Okay. Devon. Donovan. Drew.
Okay.
Drew. It's also meaning man. I guess. Duncan and Dylan. And Dustin, apparently. Like, there's a lot of those.
A lot of those seem male, but that might just be.
I accidentally skipped E, but it doesn't matter. Fabian, Florian, and Francis.
All of those sound like male names.
Yeah. Francis, man. Come on.
Like, also, if you think of, like the...
Apparently there is none for
gendered suffixes, right? Like, some of those came to mind as well, like...
Hayden.
Okay.
Harley. Haley.
Okay.
Hunter.
Really?
Hunter. Wow, that's a stupid name as it is, but... Jesus.
Hunter, okay.
Ira and Israel.
Israel, like the country.
Yeah, like the country, Israel.
God damn. Yeah. Stop naming your kids after places.
Jade.
Male Jade. Okay, that's...
This one's good. James.
Okay.
Jerry.
There isn't really a more stereotypical, like, generic male name as James.
Nope.
Jerry I've heard, yeah.
But then there's also Jamie and Jesse and Jordan, which are...
Jesse also usually spelled with, I believe, IE for the female form and just E for the male form.
Yes.
Though I've also seen it differently.
Jude, apparently.
Yeah.
Julian.
Definitely. Jude definitely I've also seen both ways, yeah.
Justice. Kelly.
Justice just seems like a stupid name in general.
Yeah. Kendall.
Also, by the way, if I'm calling a name stupid and it just happens to be your name...
Yeah, come on now.
I'm sorry, okay?
Okay. Kelly and Kendall. I know Kendall. That makes sense. Carrie also kind of makes sense. It doesn't make as much sense to me as Kimberly.
Okay.
Kimberly,
I
apparently.
think I've heard of that before.
Male Kimberly?
Yeah, I think I've heard of that somewhere.
Christ almighty. Lane.
There's definitely male Kims, but those are usually Asian.
Exactly. Lee. Okay, Leslie. I've known Leslie. Yeah, Leslie makes sense.
Leslie seems like a female name to me, but whatever.
Yeah, it usually is. Logan.
Okay.
Meaning dweller in a little hollow. From the Irish. I love those. Like, some of them have the greatest meanings.
I feel like this should have been less about gender names and more about just like funny meanings for names.
We're gonna do that at some point too.
Yeah.
Like, we're just gonna go through the same list and do the same thing. London.
Okay.
London, like the city. And
is this really meant to be like a gender neutral name list? Yeah. Okay.
Lonnie.
Okay.
Mackenzie and Madison, I've heard.
Yeah.
Mason.
Really?
Michael.
Yes.
Montana. I mentioned Mason.
Yes.
Morgan. Morgan makes sense. Nevada.
Stop naming your children after places.
What the hell? It means snowy and it's from Spanish. Why is Nevada called snowy? Who when they were conquering the West, who looked at Nevada and thought to themselves, snowy? Huh? It's one big desert and Las Vegas in the middle. What? Noel.
Yeah.
Let's stop it there though. I think that's enough. We're gonna do another one.
Her name was
Noel, yeah.
Yeah.
That's from Teenage Dirtbag.
Exactly.
So you could also sing that name with, like, if you have a female singer, you could just say his name is Noel and it still makes sense.
Yeah, that's actually, that's one of those.
Yeah, you'd have to change some other stuff around. That's cool.
Actually, I've grown to like that song more lately.
It's okay. It's pretty decent. It's one of the old school songs, right? Like from the childhood, kind of, sorta. I think that's like it's one of those.
I'm not even sure.
It feels like that's one of the songs I've struggled.
It's that period, sure, definitely, but
I think I've heard that song probably like around 8 or 10. Maybe unconsciously, but it definitely seems like that's one of those, like, them childhood songs, like them elementary school type of things. Yeah. That's kind of middle school. That's how it feels like. Anyway, that's our halftime show. We're gonna do that goes on the list, man. Name origins and meanings.
Probably more interesting than what we actually did.
Yeah, there's some weird ones in there. If you know any more stupid, like, really weird gender neutral names, let us know in the comments. So let's get into the fact of the week, man.
Yeah.
What's your fact of the week?
This one might be a bit controversial.
Oh Christ! Is it a fact or is it an alternative fact?
Oh, it's a fact.
Oh, it's a fact. It's good. Is it though?
Windows is better than
not
Linux.
a fact. Not a fact. Not a fact. It's an alternate fact. As a matter of fact, this is fake news, man. It's not a fact. Here's a real fact, which is way more interesting anyway. In 1811 and 1812, over a period of time, the Mississippi River flowed backwards.
Wait, how does that work?
Due to various earthquakes in the area, causing the floor of the river to swap in weird ways, like rise up and sink in different places. Okay. And the Mississippi River just started flowing backwards for a while. And now it's flowing the right way again. Fact.
That doesn't seem like a thing that could really feasibly happen for an extended period of time, but whatever.
I don't know if it was for like how long, but it like the closest thing that I found was like around 1811 and 12. I don't know if it's exact dates or anything. I don't think there was back in the day. They don't put them. So that's what I found.
Also, I just picked that fact to get a reaction out of you. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's not a fact. Not a fact at all. So, second topic.
Second topic. Yes, we have one of those. Right, dude.
I think the fact that we can agree on is that both those operating systems are better than everything that Apple has ever produced.
Yes.
Okay. So, I
wanna say the Apple operating system is probably based on Linux in some way. Like don't they also have the bash shell in there and stuff?
I don't think so. I don't know. But Apple has done some different stuff. I don't like their technology personally. Like, some people can operate it better than others. But I've never been good using the Apple interfaces anyway. But that's a whole nother debate. We've been bashing Apple for a while. Second topic.
The second topic was also about names.
Mm-hmm.
And also about music. Because apparently we can't go 1 week without having to talk about music.
Nope. We hadn't talked about music enough last week. But no references to Podcast 50. We're honestly trying. So, specifically, what is it? We pointed it out in Podcast 49.
Yes. And we didn't talk about it in Podcast 50 because that wasn't really the time for it. There's a lot of songs which their titles contain female names or something male names,
just general
usually
names.
Female names.
Yes.
And
that's a phenomenon that we have discussed.
Yeah, and I think we wanted to talk a bit more about that, and I guess we're gonna compare songs and stuff because there's really nothing else to do here.
So,
the thing that I noticed most is that there's barely any male names.
There's Fernando.
Yes.
There is, well, if we're going last names, the Mysterious Mr. Jones, but I don't know if we're even supposed to use this because this is just addressing people like then we can also be like, you know, like stuff that indirectly addresses people like Angela Harlem. Sort of.
Yeah, I don't know.
So let's just stick with first
same note as
names.
the Mysterious Mr. Jones. There is one where I'm still unsure if it's a first or last name. The Mighty Quinn.
I think it's a first name.
Because it is valid as a first and last name.
Because if it wasn't, like, the correct grammatical expression would be the Mighty Mr. Quinn, right?
Well, you see, there are people whom are called by their last names.
Whomstead are called by their last names. Yeah.
Specifically, that's done a lot in military stuff.
Yeah, but
also
Mysterious Jones. But we're talking about Eskimos here, man. The Mighty Quinn is an Eskimo.
Yeah.
He's an Eskimo. So, I think he's, like, come on.
There are people too.
He's like, it's Quinn the Eskimo.
Yes.
And that should be his first name. Even though I know Quinn has more of a female first name than a male last name. Fun fact, unisex name.
You think so?
Yeah.
I always had a male association with that one.
Really? Quinn?
Yeah.
No. I've known people with the last name, but first name rings more bells for female first name than male.
Really?
Yeah. But apparently Quinn the Eskimo is an exception to that. So that is definitely one of those with the male name, I think, because Quinn, the Eskimo in the song is definitely male.
Yes.
And apparently that's his first name.
That's still. I'm not sure if there's anything in the song that specifically would say one way or another that it can't be the other one.
His last name?
Yeah, his last or first name. I don't think it's necessarily disproven that it's either or.
Quinn the Eskimo.
But, of course, it would make more sense if it was the first name. I'm not denying that.
Everything points toward it being that. If it was last name, that would be weird. Just replace Quinn in the song with Jones and see if it sounds weird. When Jones the Eskimo gets here. Huh? No.
Everybody. The person's gonna run to him. Yeah. Everybody's gonna jump for joy. Anyways, there's also Johnny B.
Johnny B?
And there's Johnny B. Good.
There's Johnny B. Good.
Because those have to be mentioned together every single time.
There's Fernando.
There's Fernando, as you mentioned
but there's
before.
like way more women.
And
definitely.
Then there's like Maria, Kaylee,
Cassandra, Valerie, Breakfast at Goddamn Tiffany's, Molina. There's Hello
Hey there,
Mary
Delilah.
Lou. Way many. Like
Jessie.
Yeah, that's
which is a gender neutral name, but it is referring to a woman.
It's
rumor has it it's Sarah Jessica Parker.
Who?
She's an actress. And she was together with Joshua Cadenson before he wrote that song.
Really?
Which is why people say that it's probably about her.
Damn, that's some Fact of the Week material right there that you just blundered.
That would have totally been better as a Fact of the Week, yes.
Yeah, so that was a really good fact. You just got facts in your head and then you don't use them.
That, that's the type of stuff that, this is the type of trivia that if you're talking about it, you just pull that out to impress people, or just because you're smarter and that's what you do.
You need to start writing stuff down when that comes to mind.
And that doesn't really come to mind. When I'm thinking of a fact, I literally couldn't think of anything, and I was like, oh, they'll just make a controversial statement, like they'll get a reaction out of my co-host.
Right.
It's like, you know.
Wow. Sloppy. Okay, Jesse's one of them.
So, if you were disappointed by my fact of the week, there's another one.
Yeah, that's a really good fact of the week. What else have we got? So I mentioned Molina. Hello, Mary Lou. There's Proud Mary. CCR done a lot of these things. Maybe it's
the Beatles also mentioned a lot of names,
Hey
which
Jude.
I don't think I was about to say. I don't think we said a single one of those.
Maybe there's a thing.
The Jude in there was a female, wasn't she?
Of course.
Yes. Yeah.
I think so. Is it?
Only dressed in the.
Wait.
Only directly dressed, right?
Wait. Let me go.
Make it better. It's
man.
always Jude, or maybe somewhere you, but I don't think it's ever.
I can go through the
I
entire
don't
list,
think it's ever established, is
it not? It would make so much sense to be. Like you would expect it to be.
I always assumed it to be, but now that I think about it.
No, Jude is a female name as well. Like it's a unisex name is listed, but come on, what men are called Jude? Doesn't really happen. No. That's it's
Anyways,
a woman. Jude's a woman. I know it.
The continuing story of Bungalow Bill.
Bungalow Bill. It's a Bill. Way more female names. So we have theorized a theory. That was clever syntaxing, whatever. As to why that might be.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily because there's more male singers or songwriters. Maybe there is. Like I don't know the statistics on that, but specifically because it like
there is definitely a lot more in our playlist.
Well, yeah, of course, right. Because I just like I always enjoy it more.
So
there's way more male country singers and all that. Of course,
that should definitely skew the perception.
That does do that, of course, yeah. But I think also that like if women sing about men, they address them less by their name, but more by like honey or baby or stuff like that. Is that just me or is that a case?
I'm not sure about specifically that, but I think that not addressing them by name is definitely a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a thing that goes both ways. I think oftentimes people are addressed indirectly.
Yeah, we didn't mention my Sharona yet.
But
just plop it in.
Every now and again, of course, names will be mentioned, and yes, I feel like men are more likely to do that, and so, a good amount of songs are about like love songs or that kind of stuff.
Exactly, and I think it's more. That's because it's more of a traditionally recognized thing back in the day, as a romantic gesture to write poems and like music and poetry about a woman, right? So that totally used to be a thing. Was like woman standing in on her balcony, back in the really old school days.
Yeah, and
dude's
then
down there,
down there
and he's singing songs.
I almost said guitar was like lyre or something like that.
Yeah, he's with his big old boom box, playing a radio station.
That's playing Careless Whisper. Yeah,
that's from Family Guy. I know, but singing stuff like.
It reminds me of that scene from Deadpool 1, not Deadpool 2, where he just is playing. I think he's playing Careless Whisper, and then he's like wham, and it's totally George Michael Soul. So, but whole different story.
That's more. I think that's how that originated, because they'll be like sitting there just half singing, half reading off poetry, or just recalling poetry in what seems to be the rapping of the 16th century.
Poetry reading is still done today.
Yeah, it's still done today, but do you go to someone, do you squat down in someone's garden and look up throw rocks at their window, and when they open up, you start reciting poetry?
No, but I also wouldn't rap to them, so that's...
that would actually be a nice change of pace. Imagine...
Quite literally.
Yeah, imagine just pulling that out on, a high school play of Romeo and Juliet.
It has been done before.
Probably.
The modern imaginations of Shakespeare are, one of those things that everyone does. There's all kinds of different modern versions of well-known Shakespeare pieces.
Yeah. But that I think that's how that came to be, right? With the poetry being written for women. More likely.
Jack and Diane.
Jack and Diane. Don't like the song. Which, by the way, can be probably even traced back further with back in the day, men probably being more literate through education, right?
True, but that's only for the writing part of the...
Well, yes.
Well, of course, I would assume that your vocabulary is larger too if you're more educated.
Yeah, of course.
But still, like...
I'm not calling a 15th century peasant farmer educated, by the way, just more educated than his wife.
Well, not necessarily the farmer, but
the people.
Royalty.
Like, yeah, of course, yeah.
Women back then wouldn't be educated.
Yeah, because they don't need to.
Like, no matter what their social status was,
your dad's a rich guy, you gonna marry a rich guy?
Yeah.
Oh, your kid's gonna be a rich guy? Why you need what? You don't need none. Like, you're gonna be taken care of all your life, so you don't need to be educated.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
The times they are.
Yeah, and thank God for that. I hate royalty, man. I hate the concept. Back in the day, not back in the day, like a few weeks ago when the royal wedding happened in Great Britain, I hate it so much.
I still don't get that. Like, first of all, why is them getting married such a big deal? Second of all, why is the royal family in general such a big deal?
Yeah, why they still exist? Like, come on, like, that's... Oh, man, let's not get into it.
They're still holding positions as well.
Yeah, no, I hate...
Not like anything of, like, major importance,
I despise that concept so freaking much. Those people just get... they never do nothing in their life. Just because of their name and their heritage, they'll be treated better than everybody else. Like, that's not... It's just not right these days, man. Ah, God, I hate it so much. Even just a representative monarchy.
At the very least, there's some funny memes there.
Yeah, I hate him so much. They need to all be exterminated. Okay, they need to... Once they all die out, like, from now on, just stop it. Or just stop it in general. Like, they're rich enough. Like, put them in a smelly home for the goofy. The Queen? Just put them in a retirement home, man. Come on. No. Don't need none of that. So... Getting back
they could literally end it whenever in 100 years she dies.
Exactly.
She seems to be immortal though,
yeah,
which is a bit problematic.
Iffy. Probably access to the best medical supplies in the world. Cure cancer and all. Illuminati.
Confirmed.
Also
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Yeah. Confirmed every day.
You know what? Valve should, when they're developing Half-Life 3, they should just confirm it on April Fool's Day. And then not talk about it for a few weeks again. So everyone thinks it's just a joke. But then
actually drop it?
Yeah, so like April Fool's Day, they announced we're releasing Half-Life 3. Everyone's like, ha, good joke.
Like reverse swerve them.
And then 2-3 weeks later, they're like, no, we're actually doing this.
That'll be pretty cool. That would be, just announce it, and then at some point just drop it. Like, it's in store.
Or that, yeah.
I was like, what? Y'all really did this? Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
Would be great if they actually at some point released it and didn't even, usually how new games are on the front side and everything.
Yeah.
Didn't even do it. It's
no,
just
you
type in Half-Life 3, it's there, but because no one actually does that.
They don't advertise and all that. But that's not a good marketing strategy because then no one gonna buy it.
Trust me, it's gonna work. Because once the first person finds it, which inevitably will happen somewhat fast, because someone's gonna type in Half-Life and Half-Life 3 pops up. And
they're not gonna reach the audience you would if you just were advertising it right from the get-go.
I swear to God, once the first person finds it, it's gonna spread throughout all the memes.
It's not economically viable, man.
Memes are a valid advertising strategy, okay?
No, they're not. We're getting off topic, by the way.
I know. It's a podcast. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's true. So, do we have anything more to say to specifically songs with people name in them? The title. Jack and Diane, pretty bad song.
I don't know, is there any important ones that we didn't mention? Should we maybe, pick a best one or something?
Pick a best one is tough. I know I really like ones that are of historical background, like Cassandra.
I mean...
But they're also...
There's also those that are running gags.
Pretty rare. Like the Mr.
Specifically,
Jones.
breakfast at Tiffany's.
Tiffany, man. Tiffany for real. I'm saying every single time we need to meet a person by the name of Tiffany's, go there and have breakfast. You know any Tiffany?
No.
Neither do I. We need to get on the Googles and find a person.
Like, go on Craigslist, be like, oh yeah, I would have breakfast at a place of someone called Tiffany.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that
find
doable?
someone within the entire city, like there's probably a Tiffany at our college. Like, you know how many people? There's like tens of thousands of people. There should be someone by the name of Tiffany. Just gotta find them.
Yeah, it seems reasonable. Yeah.
So we'll just do that.
just be handing out flyers, searching for a Tiffany.
Yeah, that should be like a 100,000 sub special, or like some spot that we haven't marked yet, or have only marked with some stupid bullcrap.
As with most of the ones that were like beyond 100.
Exactly. So yeah, wow, 500. We're getting there. You're gonna eat Skittles. You're gonna be eating them. So yeah, Tiffany. We need to find somebody there. Tiffany would be great.
Also, note tying this with the halftime show. Some of those are gender neutral names. They're not female names. They're referring to a female person, but they're not inherently female names.
I think Tiffany is a female name.
Yep, no, but like Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie isn't. Well, it's a gender name. Jude. Or Jesse. But then it depends on the spelling. And from, like, most of the songs make it fairly obvious.
Yeah, I'm saying the songs.
Some outright state it and some heavily imply it.
Are referring to a person of a specific gender, but the name does not necessarily do that.
You know what would be a next level smartness? Writing a song referring to all people of that name. And then using a gender neutral name for that.
Yeah.
That's like 5D underwater chess. Blindfolded. In music variety.
Okay, yeah.
That would be pretty cool. So, you know what? Let's wrap it up.
That would probably be a valid album name.
What?
5D chess, underwater, blindfolded.
Yeah.
Like, underwater 5D chess, blindfolded.
Blindfolded 5D underwater chess. And then it's like, the songs are all full of mathematical formulas and geniusness.
Yeah.
We're just rapping about physics and science. We could do that. We could build a career on that. We can rap and we can do science.
I don't really rap.
Yeah. Sometimes you rap.
But not well.
Not in the way of like rapping, but in the way of like rapping as a slang term for talking bull jive.
Oh, that.
Like he been rapping all day, like as in chirping, you know, like talking smack.
I mean, come on.
I know I do that more.
Have you sat with me here like for a few hours now?
I know I do that more than you do, but still, you sometimes you rapping. Like you rapping a Linux there. I saw that. that's what I mean. So okay, so let's wrap, pun intended, it up. We're gonna see you for podcast 52. Remember to answer the question that we asked in the beginning of the video and the comments to be enlisted for the whole game giveaway and all that stuff. We got a song of the week though.
Yes, we do. I was waiting for that.
Like we wouldn't have enough songs on this list. What is your song of the week?
Well, here's one that I mentioned 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was never a song of the week, naturally.
Makes sense.
And it's a cover song, because that's what we talked about 2 weeks ago.
Christ, don't do it to me.
And it's one that you know. I believe it's in the Music Share playlist, which you should listen to. And,
Passive aggressiveness?
yeah. And, it's Got My Mind Set on You by George Harrison.
Oh, yeah, right. We mentioned that in podcast 49. Great number, by the way. When we were talking about the quiz stuff, right? Yeah,
that's what I said. I mentioned it 2 weeks ago, and naturally it's a cover song, isn't it?
Yes.
Of course, because that's what 2 weeks ago was all about.
Right. So, instead of another song of the week, I'm giving you another fact of the week. My phone died during the recording process, which is where I kept the note for my song of the week.
You really couldn't think of a song.
I'm gonna try to make up a song right now, but you know how hard it is when you put on the spot to think of something? You know how tough that is?
Yes, but there's a few things you can usually have like, oh yeah, like here's a list of songs and like it's like
okay, let me just come up with some. Okay, I'm going Body of an American by the Pogues.
It sounds like a repeat or whatever.
Is it really though?
I want to say it.
I don't know if it is.
I know that it's definitely been mentioned a lot before.
I had a damn straight good one picked out. I'm gonna need to plug this phone in for the charging, and then we're gonna see if this.
Did you literally have it plugged in?
Yeah, but I needed to pull it out because the charging cord is too short for me to be able to look at my phone while charging, and I'm like literally sitting a foot away from the friggin' power outlet. That's how short that cable is. Anyway, you don't need to be witnessing the infighting at TrashcanTV Studios. That's not for the public ear to hear. So we're gonna see you for whatever next video. There's always gonna be questions for the giveaway, so turn it to every video in order to maximize your chances of winning. And we're gonna see you pretty soon next time, JJ.
That's it?
That's it.